I'm very glad to be here, that I have the opportunity to show you in just 10 minutes our engineering suite, PG5 suite. While our last meeting I presented you already our broad PCB hardware range, and I showed you the web and IT possibilities from all our products, and you were very surprised, and you were able to recognize the benefit of that features we have in all our hardware. But now, today, our focus is on the engineering. We have one engineering tool for all our hardware range, and that is the goal I want to show you today, that you see that you don't have to be worried about your application. It has a long life cycle, so I will show you the so-called peace of mind approach we follow up with our system. For that, I will use the analogy of the construction of a house, since you are familiar with the building area. Of course, you will never build up a house by yourself. You are not a handcraftsman, but I think you will be sure, you will have in mind with your automation or with your house that you are able to modify, to extend your application. And that's what I want to show you. First, I show you with a few words what we have to do when we build up a house. We have so-called pre-assembled parts, walls, that will be a very easy, very quick way to build up a house. And it will be fit, let's say, in 90% of the construction. But in some special cases, it will be not fit with the pre-assembled parts. Then you need specific stones, pipes, and so on to build up certain walls or certain rooms in your building. All the pre-assembled parts, and of course the stones, are based on raw material like sand, like cement, like water. And all that together at the end will bring up you to the final building. So that's just to have a rough idea in your mind. And now I will show you the analogy to our engineering tool. Therefore, I go in our engineering environment. Here you see an engineering environment. It is based on some function blocks. We call it also templates. The templates in our engineering environment are the pre-assembled walls, and they are fit in 99% of all the so-called HVAC applications. But you have the possibility to be flexible. In that case, you can just go in the library of the function blocks. And for example, if you want to send an email, you just place the proper function block and you add that functionality to your application. All that, what you here see, the so-called pre-assembled walls, which are our templates, and the function blocks, which are the stones from your house, are based on the so-called raw material. And the raw material, it's the instruction list. That's the software code itself. And the advantage here is it is really, really hardware independent. We can load that code in all our hardware systems. That brings you to a situation where you don't have to be worried about the hardware system, since even you will buy in 10 years another hardware from us, it will be able to run and interpret this code. So you have a really long life cycle approach with that system, which brings you really to a peace of mind engineering application. You don't have to be worried about any things. So I showed you here the engineering environment, but from your point of view, you go, for example, just online to your automation device via the network. Just a simple Western RG8 network cable. You plug it in the controller, and what I showed you here in the engineering environment, you can see here in the browser environment. You see here the heating circuit, and you see here the values. For example, you can here modify the value, and you see the temperature goes up or down. That's one way from your operator point of view. You go online, and when you come with the engineering environment, we have in all our automation devices not only the web access, we can also go via the standard USB connector online. Just plug it here in the proper socket, and then you are online with via USB. You just click online, and you can see here the same values as in the browser environment. That's what I want to show you. So you are always able to maintain your application. You are flexible, and you don't have to be worried about the application, since your application is in your hands, and you have access to a broad network of well-trained system integrators. So you are not dependent on one system integrator company. You can have access to a lot of system integrators. I provided you already a list with our certified system integrator partners. Yes, that's what I want to show you with in just 10 minutes with our engineering suite. It is really important to keep in mind the peace of mind approach of our engineering suite together with our hardware. You have really platform independent engineering code which you can load in all the systems. You can have access via web and via USB, and I think that's a real benefit for the operator of the building. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm available for any questions you may have.